Zorbus. Before I do this, I'm just going to put out a ping on Discord saying we're playing Zorbus. Okay, so this is largely my first time ever playing this. Okay? I have small amounts of time in this previously that I've messed around with, but I would say I am brand new to Zorbus. So if you are somebody in the chat room and you've played this before and you feel like giving helpful hints, feel free. Makes me happy to see games that auto pin to numpad. Thank you. Examine is tab, autopilot is P. I don't think I need to, like, swap any of these. I think we should be fine. View to reach deck. Inventory, enter, or I. Okay. Rest Z, or numpad 5, K. Rest until healed is S, or numpad divide, K. It needs a bit more wiggle. Yeah, the lack of, like, options for customizable wiggle animations. What does wiggle pause change? I think it's like pause between animations. Yeah, it's whether or not they pause in between wiggle animations. I actually like, I really like the, okay, that might actually, I might turn wiggle pause way up. It's, I guess, like a wait between different things. Faster than light OST ordered? Hell yeah, man. Yeah, it does look stone soupy. Anyway. I'm just completely enamored by the wiggle. All right, so let's dig through this. I feel like just make a boppy dude. Maybe a good idea. And just whack things. Yeah, I was always under the impression that it uses stone soup tiles and then a few others. But that's fine. I mean, like, Keeper RL uses that one tile set that a billion other games use too. Been so long since I played Stone Soup, though. I mean, rogue would... Well, actually, there really isn't a rogue. There's a wizard, a warrior, a noble, a leader, an infernal, or an archer. So I'm thinking we go Bopper. You love Keeper RL? It is very good. Okay, so turns out turning the text all the way up to yes is a mistake. So... turn text down. There we go. Welcome to Zorbus. Press H twice for a tutorial. Okay. Escape to exit. Thank you. Is H just help them? Ah, that's a useful hotkey. Oh, that's really neat, actually. All right, well, just want to screenshot this and put this on the other thing. You posted your review for Onbu. I gather that you like Onbu. Onbu is best dog. Movement, actions, resting, and items. Let's rest stamina. All right. All right. Well, I kind of wish that there was a way to fill this out to full screen. Be easier to see. White tiles? Ah. Okay. I'm politely waiting. That's a bit better. Okay, so I got to turn up the size of the tiles. Hold up. Hold up. I gather you're pleased with the Wandering Village, Frogfire? There we go. That's a little better. Let's see if we can push it a little bigger. This is always like the initial period of time or messing with games like this is like, okay, how can I can I tweak this game to like look the way I want it to look? All right, there we go. Press H for help, press the key twice for the tutorial, hover the mouse over things to get a tooltip. Health, stamina, experience on the next level up. F1 to lantern to hide in iron. Okay, sure. Available items. Player's handbook. Tips and tricks. Ooh. So that's the examine. It's hitting tab. First-time players should see the tutorial, which can be opened by pressing the help key twice. Okay. Sure. Player's handbook not very useful, at least on the first page. Zorbus is an in-game mouse keyboard versus mouse versus control. The game is meant to be played with a keyboard, but you can use the mouse for most of this stuff as well as using the mouse. Is probably, you know, chat. I would like you all to know I do play all video games with a mouse. It's kind of a fact. You can also play games with a controller. Okay, sure. Autopilot. Autopilot is a feature to quickly navigate around the dungeon. You can use for travel quickly. Press P. Okay. Auto Explorer is E. Autopilot shows the taken path with green dots if autopilot was successful. With red dots if it was interrupted, if a creature's seen. Okay. Potion of Blink. Drinking this potion teleports the user to a nearby random location. Your companions are also teleported near you. Potion of Healing. Tips and tricks. Rest in peace in darkness. Close nearby doors or unit. Okay, sure. The Witty Warrior. Instead of a dumb brute, try the Witty Warrior type. By having a mind of at least 12 or even 14, and you get more skill and talent points per level. Humans get extra points at the first level. Interesting. Invest talent point into health surge. You need a body and spirit of at least 12. Stuck in a web or slime? You can try to attack, even when stuck in a web or slime. Body check is made to determine if you... Okay. Sure, we can just move. Question is... This is mostly all I need. Trying to figure out things like opening and closing doors. We're still on that point. I mean, enter is inventory, which would be my knee-jerk response. Y for yell. Talent marked. Auto explode. Is there an interact? Or like a generic like boop? G is to pick up. Already figured that much out. Character sheet. Okay, use talent. Is X a... Is this a talent? Nope, not really. It's a lot of bodies. Ah, it's fine. What are you? It's a giant centipede. This creature mostly scavenges the dead, but can be dangerous to the living with its poisonous bite. Okay, seriously, how do I close this door? Not sure what I just did, but... This chest is locked. A cobalt key is required to open it. Disable the lock. You failed to pick the lock with your current skill level. Force the chest. Lock force. I found a great axe and a great mace. Better than a bad axe and a bad mace. Ability requirements. Well, we got enough body requirements. Let's go with the great axe. I now have a wacky stick. Strike first, strike hard, no mercy. So much for that. I'm not gonna lie, like the constant screaming is kind of horrible, but I kind of love it. You dropped a lantern, a warhammer. Well, not that I need that key now. Uh-oh. I was expecting that to be way more dangerous than it turned out to be. Goblin outcast. Goblins are small, green-skinned, and dull-eyed evil humanoids. Why'd be so specific about poor Goblin? How do you know that Goblin was poor, like, evil, necessarily? Maybe this Goblin was raised by a bunch of humans and is completely different. Unlikely, but Goblins have an affinity with rats and wolves, and raising them to serve as companions and mounts. Neat. Kind of love the laughing. Splat. I don't know how much I should be loot goblining. Spiderling? Kobold. Dwarf scum? How dare you call Urist scum? Alright. Well, I mean, normal. He's just throwing shit at me. So I'm thinking I walk this way. Kobold footsteps. Wow. Got him. Cut him in half. What'd you drop? A sling. Interesting. Throat spear? Kind of shit. I'm about to murder that goblin to death. He's so evil. All right. Experience. Much of the current level has been explored. Health, stamina, great axe. Okay. Apparently I already have a sling equipped. And 44 bullets. Interesting. It's just a short spear. Okay, so this is lantern off, lantern on. I guess I could, like, shut this off to, like, sneak past things. And I'm assuming this on is what's giving me the direction that there's other things around. Found a secret. Giant fire beetle and a dust mephit, mostly harmless on both of them. Giant fire beetle is a nocturnal creature that takes its name from a pair of glowing glands that give light. Okay, so it's not literally going to shoot fire at me. Got it. And then you are small winged elementals. Okay. Ow. It's one down. Still trying to figure out how to close doors. Chat, how do I close doors? If anybody here knows. Ooh, there's a helmet. What is... That seems interesting. Take that. Let's equip that helmet. Airsoft is known to be a spear axe. Okay, so it's a spear axe. What's the stats of that versus what I'm currently using, though? 0.8 DPR. 3 defense. 0.1. Interesting. That doesn't sound good. It's a great lizard. Welcome back, Basta. You didn't see me. Giant... Oh, it's intimidating. I should back up. Giant subterranean lizard. This doesn't seem good. Giant fungus? I've played Caves of Cud. I know how this ends. Ooh. Hand axe. Hammer. How's the hammer? Kind of shit, okay. Welcome back. I'm Gertie, indeed. Do I need help? Oh, I see. I used auto explore. My bad. What actually is the... Like, how do I speak with you? I want to speak with you. Help. Movement, actions, resting items. There's like no real... Well, there's yell, get items, block area. Is there no just like speak key? Press shift control and alt to see the bindings that require one of these keys. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if I should be paying attention to this thing. Uh-oh. Hey, guy, you want to help me? No, he's not going to help. Kind of hoping this guy here would help. Hey! A young thief. So we'll just hurt a bit, mister. 2 of them? Chat, young thief is not my new SoundCloud name, but it should be. Yeah. Dropped quite a bit of money. Can I throw something? Fire ranged. Reach for a weapon shooting. Oh, do I not? I swear it says that I have bullets. But yeah, if anybody wants to try this game, it is free. You can just go try it if you like. Another secret door. Humanoid zombie. Ow. Let's use health surge. So use health surge and then that health potion. Open the thing up and then another skeleton comes out of it. I do quite appreciate the health warning though. And I found a scroll. Tomb of the Raiders Guild card. Oh really? A membership card for the Tomb of the Raiders Guild. The princes at the guild in the shop in Carleo will be halved if you have this in your inventory. Oh, that's good. I found a discount key, chat. Yeah, the question is how do I swap to it, though? The text on these is actually, like, very small. Loot items, inventory, get... swap. I see. Swap ammo, swap weapons. Okay, so swap W, probably. Oh. Yep, the fucking... Okay, so I have to swap to the sling with W. I get it. Let's try this. Okay, I see what I'm looking for here. Killed one of them. I guess that means I'm poisoned. I do have an antidote, but... Use a health surge? Wish I had health surge in real life. Seems useful. Found Zorbus. Yeah, no, I've only just found where on the UI it's labeled up in the top left. I didn't notice it swapping before. I blame my terrible eyes. Holy bullets! Studded armor. Robe of protection. And whatever a hoopak is. Well, let's swap out for studded armor. Let's grab a... Can I not grab a spec shield? I guess I can drop it. This great axe is probably two-handed. Yes, okay. Requires 2 hands and a strong wielder. Guess theoretically I could swap over to a hand axe. And then equip a shield. Hand axe does way less damage though. Let's try that though. Low pitter-patter of the footsteps. Still convinced I can make this look better. Is there like one size bigger for the... I think that'll actually look better. There we go. That's what the game should look like. Holy bullets sound... Holy bullets does sound kind of American. Leveled outcast? Oh, he woke up. There's a rat. How typical. That was the wrong button. All right, well, I just used a potion of teleport. Get the sorcerer? Uh-huh. Sure, about that. Should just worship the bullets themselves. And just deify the bullets. Holy bullets. I feel like I'm getting too strong here. Starting to feel like I can just, like, fight like this. Secret door. Ooh. Something's gonna show up behind me and kill me, isn't it? This is bad. Okay, I just gotta... You run away, that's fine. Hey, we leveled up. I was curious to see what level up was gonna be like. Not sure what I should put points into. Does anybody have advice, chat? Named enemies? Ah, we're good. When you reach a new experience level, you get points and you can divide as you wish or save for later. Level ups. Skill points can only be used on level ups. Raising a skill by 1 rank costs the points equal to the new rank. Okay. If I want to level up melee, I need to wait for more points, essentially. Okay. Talents. Great reach. Allows you to make reach attacks with two-handed weapons that have a great... Okay. I mean, I could swap back to my great axe, which might be what I do. But, so can't afford any of these, so it doesn't matter. All right, well, let's use a health surge and smack this thing. Got him. All right, let's swap back over that great axe. If we've got it on weapon 2, so we can swap over to the great axe. Auto picked up Flask of Extinguishing, not exhausting, and some Zorbus. Dungeoneer's Survival Guide. This book is filled with various helpful notes related to the dungeon. You know, it's very nice of all of these dungeon creators to just, like, leave, like, how-to guides on how to take over their dungeon. Okay, that's a really good name for a book in a roguelike. This ancient blood-red book's reeks of malicious intent. The Berlin interpretation, eh? Deities and demigods. This book documents the current pantheon. All right, I'm very curious about the Berlin interpretation. This book seems to be an infernal book of laws written by some archdevil for other devils to help form pacts with mortals, and it's full of diabolical legal jargon and obscure, hellish fine print. All written in blood. Yeah, that sounds about right. Also, chat investments are open if you want to invest your tickets. Written in blood. Where was I? This book is in bad shape, like it was passed from owner to owner over the eons, beaten and torn along the way. At the end of the book, there's a handwritten poem dedicated to A, written by someone called Benzoza. Watching every motion in my foolish lover's game. On this endless ocean, finally lovers know no shame. Turning and returning to some secret place inside. Watching in slow motion as you turn around and say, "Take my breath away." No other pages in the Berlin interpretation. That's funny. Book of the Decade. Book of the Decade. You know what's funny? These books remind me of Dwarf Fortress books because Dwarf Fortress books are all like one page. They're all just one page. It is rumored that when gods gather at the Zorbus, they are at their weakest avatar form. That would mean that a powerful individual or a group could overcome a god. Truly must the gods fear this moment. It is rumored that there is one cosmic force that acts as a judge at the meeting. Or who or what is this being? And what would happen if this being died during the gathering? Okay. Also, I tend to get very, like, absorbed into games like this. I am still reading chat. Keep that in mind. So even if I'm not, like, staring at chat all the time, just, like, chat at me. Dungeon... Ooh, this is interesting. Dungeon levels 1 and 2 are mostly ruled by kobolds, and they have some sort of tribe camp on the second level. Level 3 is goblin territory, ruled by the Goblin King. This is as far as I dared to descend. I've heard stories about the deeper levels, filled with snakelings, drow giants, and fiends. There are at least 4 kinds of switch rooms in these dungeons. You can identify them by the symbols painted on the floor. Sounds very ominous, that I'm still looking at chat? It's true. I'm an ambitious adventurer and a scholar, and my intent was to explore the dungeon filled by the portal to Zorbus and ascend to demigods. Sound familiar? Turns out that I'm far too inexperienced to survive these dungeons. I'm just happy to still be alive and will return back to my old peaceful life. I wrote some notes about my journey. Maybe they are of some use to you. Rooms with the skull symbol are animate rooms. Flicking the switch animates bones and corpses to friendly skeletons and zombies. Oh, neat. Rooms with the sunrise symbol are the opposite. Flicking the switch causes damage to all undead in the room. Oh, fair enough. I mean, most of these games is about, like, going to hell and killing God or some combination of those two things. What else do we have? Player's handbook. This stuff's actually quite neat. Rooms with the heptagram are teleport rooms. Clicking the switch teleports a local creature from the room into from the level into the room. Okay, so something from the map. Rooms with winged and sword symbol. Flicking the switch summons a fourth creatures that will attack you. These creatures are more powerful than the ones usually found on the dungeon level. Okay, so it's like a challenge room. These rooms are remnants of a knightly order that used this dungeon as a training site. Oh, okay. Why do I keep hitting escape? Rooms with the chained anchor are the symbol of anchoring rooms. Flicking the switch creates a dimensional anchor that prevents all creatures from the dungeon level from blinking or teleporting for the duration of the effect. Rooms with the chained heart symbol are withering rooms. Flicking the switch creates a necrotic field that prevents all creatures on the dungeon level from regenerating health or stamina. Naturally, by talents or by items for the duration of the effect, also affects vampiric attacks. Thrones. Thrones in this dungeon are powerful, sentient objects. Sitting on them may result in beneficial or harmful effect. To gain something, one must overcome the throne's will. Thrones can be used as an escape method when surrounded by hostile creatures. Wells. Drinking from wells may result in beneficial or harmful effects. It may result in quenched thirst or projectile vomiting from poisoned water. Carlio. These are teleporters and the training demi-plane on all dungeon levels. You can recognize these by the dice symbol placed on the floor. All right, well, we should hang on to that. That seems useful. That's interesting. There's so many different symbols. The Dagonoth is a sinister, I think these are gods, is a sinister-natured aquatic humanoid. A little smaller than the average human. Its body is greenish and covered in fine scales, and its head is fish-like with bulging eyes. And then the Duergar is known as gray dwarves and are evil, tyrannical dwarves living in the underground cities. Most Dragor are bald and have ashen green skin. All right, well, you know what? Meanwhile, there's a giant Illuminati symbol on the floor in this room. I'm sorry, what? There's an elephant here, chat. That's in... Dwarf Fortress has taught me to fear elephants. Let me go this way. All right. Giant rats. Found some Zorbits. Ooh. It's kind of not bad. Bastard sword? Whale might not be a bad thing to pick up, but... There's a teleport trap on the ground ahead. Okay. Something that's always like caught me off guard about this game is just how big these fucking levels are. Like, they are huge. Like, to the point where I wish they were a little smaller. Potion of Blink. Oh, alright. The gorilla. I'll walk away from that. Alright, let's swap over to Spike Shield and that hand axe. Okay, never mind. Jumping back over to this, chasing after you. I was trying to set up a separate item setup. Because I have arrows. So now I've got a longbow with arrows. In case I desperately need it. What actually is the health surge cooldown? 1.4 rounds. When activated, all of your remaining stamina points are converted into some health. Oh, okay. A gibberling? Still haven't figured out how to close doors, though. Harmless. Well, you we can fight with. If I hit it. Still trying to figure out how to close doors. If somebody in chat knows how to close doors. Wait, what? Hold on a second. That's interesting. Okay, so bump into the corner. So for this... Huh. That's... Alright. It's a little bit weird, but I figured it out. Kind of have to hit it on an angle. There's text on this floor. What does it say? There is writing on the floor. Love is flame, a devil's thing. Violet storm, about to be born. Look at these eyes. See all the lies. All the things you cannot deny. These eyes are crying. These eyes have seen a lot of love, but they're never going to see another one like they had with you. Ouch. I don't know what that did, but... you sprung a slime trap. A pool of slime appears. Well, that's lovely. We found a great axe. Is it better than the great axe I currently hacks? .8. Name's identical. All right, well. So chat, what do you guys think of Zorbus so far? It's kind of a question for those of you who, you know, watching for the first time. And an attempt to get some chat activity moving. Potion of endurance. And a gorilla. Well. Hey. Oh, they're friendly. Well, that's good. I'll say sideways. Killed it. Seems like alarm. So that worked well for you. Can I use that for anything? That battle axe? Okay, so it's like a single handy. Like the TI 994 days? Gotcha. I mean, it's definitely that style of game, right? Teleporter, hey? YOLO. Maybe don't. Let's go through this door first. Okay, I love those statues. Statues are kind of great. What did we get? Nothing. The graphics make it seem not complicated. I mean, the UI in this game is actually really well laid out. Kind of got to give it a... like a hats off to them. Not a big fan of how those aren't hostile and then suddenly become hostile. Oopsies. Trying to figure out... cycle targets, enter to fire. Okay. Trying to figure out how arrows work. Alright, well, I've successfully fired an arrow now. This seems great. It's full of tombs. I mean, what could go wrong, right? Creek, okay. Ow. Okay, we finally hit him. There you go. Healed up. The difficulty progression is always the issue you had with Stone Soup. Is there like a switch around the edge? You almost had me boned there? Ha ha ha. Alright, let's... Ooh. Okay, this is a really good mini-map. Like a really good mini-map. I love this level gen so much. This is great. Nice cool little rooms. Sturge. Harmless. Big mosquitoes. And a large shield. I'll grab it just in case I find some... Whoops. You know, just me. Just the usual casual vandal. Mostly harmless, equipped with a short spear. You guys sound friendly. I won. 27 arrows, wow. Whale? You know, I'll be honest, it's trapped. Okay, skip that. I'm surprised about how long I've lived, I'm not gonna lie. You will never find the Zorbus! Uh-huh. But I'm very, like, surprised I haven't died yet. Kind of expecting to die. The Undying King, eh? The extensive influencer bio... Was that like an extensive? How am I an extensive influencer? I'm not sure what that means. Also, hi, Clino. Are you here for Zorbin time? Because it's Zorbin time. I'm just auto-exploring for a little bit. It is, in fact, Zorbin time, yes. This is Zorbus, traditional roguelike that's been around for a while that just had a Steam release. And it's been on my I need to try this list for forever, so I figured it was time to actually try it. Let's try and disable the trap. You spring an arrow trap and an enormous arrow shoots you. You partially dodge it and you are not affected. I failed to disable the trap, but I didn't die. Another great axe and some Zorbits. All right. Let's just walk manually. Even I have kind of a hard time figuring out where I'm going. Alts and Cabals, History of Zorbus. There's a lot of books in this. We should read the Book of Zorbus 1 and the book. Oh, shit. Okay, I don't actually know how I did that. But, okay, so if I have numlock off, then 7 turns on ASCII. Interesting. That's some cool looking ASCII, actually. I like the ASCII in combination with the background paints. Okay. Don't need either of those. I got no shoes on. Let me fix that. No, it's definitely 7 turns on ASCII. I feel like I shouldn't 100% these levels, but yet here I am. There's just so many secrets. I also haven't figured out how to activate any of these switches in the switch rooms just yet. I mean, come on. Ow. Cool. Big bug. Hellbred and a hammer. Their hunger? If there is, I haven't found it. Or a level 2 dwarf. Yep. Nothing that I've seen so far. Would indicate that there's a hunger clock. Oh. Unless the game's hiding shit from me. Oh, hey, there's a switch. Creature noise. Let's see what this do. Zerp. Is it the sun? Yeah, it is the sun. Rooms with the sunrise symbol are the opposite. Flicking the switch causes damage to all undead in the room. Toggle. Currently no undead in the room though, so. That's an undead. Come here, boys. I want to try something for science. Toggle. Cool. It also blew up the... Says it on the Steam page? Oh, does it? Okay. I definitely didn't read the whole Steam page. I was pretty sure this game didn't have any, like, weird hunger mechanics that's not telling me about. But, ooh, Warhammer +1. Warhammer consists of a hammer and a head with a spike. Yeah, thanks, game. Feel like I need a shield with that, though. It also blew up the levers, so I'm assuming those levers are, one uses? And then I apparently have a Wand of Shatter. I missed picking that up. I'm assuming it doesn't let me smoke Shatter, which is a shame. This one damages constructs, animated furniture, gargoyles, golems, and homunculi, statues, and target dummies. Okay, I feel like that last one's not very threatening, but... Oh, I do have that large shield. There we go. Thought I didn't pick that up for some reason, but apparently I did. Found Zorbus. Other things. Closed helmet. See, I'm more of an open helmet kind of lad. Oh, that's kind of funny. It provides critical health, but gives you negative stats because it's closed. Or it's better defense, but you lose stats because it's closed. I get it. Wish that minimap down the bottom right was bigger. In Soviet Russia, dummy targets you. I mean, I'll throw a dummy off the 4th story of a building and aim for your head, and we'll see who's laughing when it's the ground. Man killed by falling crash test dummy. Shocks everybody. All right, I'm starting to think we found everything here. 95% of this level's been explored. I see the bit I missed. It was right there. Oh, that's kind of rad. Okay. That is really cool. This is a neat mini-map. Like, I really like this mini-map. All right, well, let's head down. There's no coming back to this dungeon level, sure. Down we go! See, the idiots who made this dungeon, chat, they didn't build up downstairs. They only built downstairs. Now we're stuck. Can never get back out. A Wolverine! As a Canadian, I know to fear these fuckers. It's a bandit. I've seen that sprite in a million other games. Maybe not a million, but at least 2. Pretty sure that sprite's also in Tome somewhere. Circle him? You literally can't. Guess what? You're absolutely right. I'd kill you. Like a bunch of them in this room. I'm just gonna sit here. Diseased dog. Oh, that seems ungood. Just gonna shoot an arrow at you. Arrow at you. Also dangerous. This thing's pretty tough. Humanoid footsteps behind me. Oh, that's a good sign. I'm gonna walk away from that. Turn off. You didn't see anything. Wolverine still didn't notice me either. Some X-Men you are. Okay. Just gonna go hide down here. Alright, let's just... Can't actually hit him from those pole in the way. How are you, Vay? Potion to blink. It's okay. Looking grim? Nah. Why else do you think I had 2 potions of blink? Come on, man. You stack potions of blink for a reason, and you save them for when you need them. Damn right, that's what I did. And guess who's not dead? This guy. All right, let's turn my lantern back on. It's nice, though. I suddenly feel that threat. I like it when I feel it threatened in games like this. How threatened are you? Mostly harmless? All right. At least not when I was locked in with Grimlock. I mean, okay, it's no longer as grim as that locked room was, okay? You can just keel over and die. I love how I'm just like walking back in that room where Grimlock was. I should know better. A giant ant. Well, that's everybody's favorite. I prefer giant uncles generally, but just kind of hoping I can make it step on the teleporter. Let's heal surge. Monkey. Okay. We waited until stamina's restored, because that's... Walk around you. Could we possibly, Freeways, suggest that it's the Legend of Grimrock? Or Grimlock, I guess, not Rock. Also, good news, everybody, chat. I've been paid. Twitch has sent me money. Yay. Happy payday, everybody. All right, let's jump out of this screen. Oopsies. It would help if I was still tabbed into the game. There's just a leopard there. Can I just say that I love that... I love how many roguelikes are just, like... How do I words this? I love how many roguelikes are just, like, a smorgasbord of, like, random-ass bad things. It's like, what's in this dungeon? Monkeys, orangutans, goblins, skeletons, cheetah, elephant, bear, for some reason. Giant lizards. Then whatever that thing is. Dangerous? Doesn't seem so bad. Ow. It bites you and hits. The main chews you. And hits. Lots of movement in his footsteps. Also, literally lions and tigers and bears. All right, I need to check my book, my Dungeoneer's survival guide. What's the skull do? Rooms with the skull symbol animate rooms. Flicking the switch animates bones and corpses. So what you're saying, game, is I need to pick up these bones and as many corpses as I can carry and drop them here? That's what you're saying, right, game? That's what you're suggesting. I'm assuming. Yeah, this is the friends room. This is the room where you acquire friends. I'm now encumbered. I've picked up too many friends, apparently. All right, let's see how many more I can get away with. Let's move you back down here. Oh, not all of the friends? Bad to the bone, master. Uh-huh. Chat room, can I get some skeletons in the chat, please? Get them, boys! With them, I will never be bonely. Spooky, scary skeletons send shivers down your spine. Actually, hold up. Did that... Whoa! I got boned with that deal? Yeah. Ambush? Really? To be fair, they're all marked as harmless, so it's not actually that bad of an ambush. They're small, misshapen, green-skinned, gray-skinned humanoids covered in warts with pimples and hair and have a grumpy, big-nosed faces. Grumpy, big-nosed faces. Can we just be friends? Why can't we be friends? Cat, okay, so I've spent maybe a day in this dungeon, and I've resurrected the dead and murdered a bunch of locals. Am I the bad guy? I think I might turn those speech bubbles off. I think they're a little bit annoying. Let's just kill that rat. An orc up there? That might actually be kind of sketch. Mostly harmless, okay. Let's use a health surge. Alright, you, how sketch are you? Mostly harmless, okay. Please, it's alright. All three of my skeletons are still alive too, that's the best part. I'm just insert topical thing here. Got it, okay. Whoa! Well, you're ugly. Lemur. Mostly harmless. Already dead. I want them to get out of the way so I can shoot arrows. I'm gonna hit my dudes. Oh, great. All right. Not bad so far, considering this is my first run. Max potion of endurance. I keep finding these slime traps. Durgan. Kobold sorcerer. Wow, that's a busy room, laddies. Could Kill me in 4 rounds. I'm a fucking run away. Good luck, boys. Just gonna let them do work until there's line of sight, and then I'm gonna start firing arrows. Got one off. You know, I think that my skeletons are pretty good. Kill you. Kobold Patrol Leader. Oh, there's more? I'm gonna Potion of Blink. I'm not there anymore. Also gonna heal. Ow, that hurt. Well, it gave me time to heal. Which is to melee. Smack. Smack. Now, one-on-one fight. I have the advantage here. Ooh. Hide armor? I'd like armor that makes me hide. Hey, Brander. They brought a whole party and forgot to bring drinks. I mean, it's their fault. I had my own. It's just fortunate that my drink also makes me vanish. My drink makes me go away. All right, so that actually doesn't benefit me much. Let's swap over to the short bow. I'm trying to figure out the difference between the short bow and the long bow. I'm not even wearing the hide armor. Who doesn't want to hide in their hide armor? I'm telling you. Cardiac Combine, if you properly activate that red dragon circle, you get a drop ship with a lance of battle-axe, probably. Honestly, I would hope for nothing less, frankly. All right, so we've almost died like twice, but hey. I do like the varying voice lines that they have. I'm starting to think that if you just chase them, they just like lead you to an area where you die. Health surge. It's 1, 2. Perfect. Yeah, bullets and nothing else of value, really. That seems like an ouchie. Wait here. Fire! Cool. Put some points into melee. And a point into disable, because I always want to disable traps. Talents have requirements that must be filled. Oh, okay, I see. So once I get melee level 3, I can get charge, I think. So next level I can start getting stuff. I'm assuming that's how that works. You can pull a cure. Yeah, I mean, like, there's definitely, like, neat variety in here, that's for sure. Plenty of math. They're fun things. Chat, I just picked up a large shield and now a mushroom is screaming at me. I'll walk away from that mushroom. I don't think that mushroom's trustworthy. I really wish that comparing two items was easier. Functionally, these two look identical. I do not know the difference, if there even is a difference. I guess it's just a different sprite for a large shield. Biting that mushroom might not go well. I mean, if a mushroom starts screaming you, you've probably already eaten the mushroom. Okay, well, there's a giant bee. I see, it's called a shrieker fungus. There's a giant bee that's mostly harmless except for the pointy end. Harmless, a reddish man-sized stationary fungus. Lighter movement causes the fungus to emit a piercing shriek that will often attract or alarm monster. Okay, yeah, that checks out. It's literally just like a motion sensor fungus. I'm gonna walk away from that. Ooh. A chest that triggered the Bone Boys. And there's a frickin', you know what's funny, chat? Earlier when I was talking about how this game is just like lions and tigers and bears, oh my, like there's everything, I hadn't actually seen a bear yet. I just said bears. I was like, games like this just tend to be just like everything that's like, what could possibly be in a dungeon? Bears, tigers, skeletons, kobolds, got it. Orcs, humans. I hadn't actually seen a bear, and now a fucking bear shows up. That's just funny. It's also a neutral bear. It's not even like aggro with me. It doesn't even care. Ugh, that's too funny. Why is there blood coming out of the bear? And what are those? There we go. That's where I need to be. Gonna use Health Surge. Cobalt Sorcerer is kind of sketch. Use a potion of healing. Cheater! Only I'm supposed to be allowed to do that. What's Potion of Endurance do exactly? Permanently increases spirit ability. Oh, really? Okay. Potion of Endurance. Use that, and then immediately use Health Surge. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna try running away. This seems like a bad situation. Ow! Also, there's a lion. And I'm dead. No, really. Didn't notice, game. Thanks for informing me. You know, honestly, the whole surprise bear thing, solid first run. I can't honestly say anything else. Like, that's maybe like the best possible thing I could have possibly had happen for a first ever run of a roguelike, is just like, I got killed by a surprise lion. We explored 69% of the dungeons that we encountered. Spent an hour in-game. We have proper obituaries. This is like one of my favorite parts about roguelikes, by the way, is just the proper obituaries. Wait, actually, hold on. Please tell me that's... No, I had 280 kills. Wait, no, you're right. Huh. It was a nice first run, chat. We did it. So what do you think, chat? Do we go again? Also, I'm just checking something. Also, apparently receiving DMs. Sweet, this game actually has some Steam reviews now.